Hello.
Hello. How is Mikey sounding to everybody?
Am I sounding good? Fresh?
Funky?
Funky fresh?
Funky fresh? Let's see if I have anything for these dinguses to wear that isn't already the best thing they've got.
Dinguses.
Yep. Yep. Just insert it. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It is time. There we go. It's time to take the boys into the swamp. Into the swamp. Alright, let me have a look at the map first.
Swamp.
So there's quests in here. One of them is this one. I set it to active, but I do not see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, they're all the way down there. Okay. Then we will mark the unclaimed camp. And have us a little looky, shall we? Now,
Yeah, this map is not nearly as open as some of the others, so this is something that you can do pretty unguided.
Yeah.
There might be only 2 sections where you have questions. So
yeah.
Let me know
Hello,
when
Doc.
you.
Doc says hi. He wants to know how we all are. I'm good.
I'm doing fine.
Alright, let's take this. What is this? Short note. Helen, I won't be in tonight. Rupert said he had a surprise for me. He teased me by saying Lady Peasley, which he always does when he's trying to impress me by pretending he's not impressing me. Don't tell Mum where I am. I made fresh porridge in the red pot for both of you. I'll care for her tomorrow, I promise. Lucia. What was that sound? Something is eating celery somewhere. I also hear that chomping at the bit. Oh, I need to level up Varric. We're done. Oh, Doc says my cat Salem has been shedding all over me, which is weird because we're entering winter and he really shouldn't be shedding that much. Maybe he's getting rid of his summer underfluff so that the big winter fluff can come in. Or maybe he's just not been grooming, I guess. But then he is a short hair, and I feel like they do shed more often than long hairs. Yeah, I have a feeling that they really feels like they do, but I feel like that's because since their hair's so short, it doesn't get, like clumped together like a long hair does. Alright, let's see. So, rather than coming out in a tuft, it sheds a bunch of little bits. Before Andrasteism, Forgotten Faiths. The teachings of Andrastean chantry have been part of the Thedosian lives for over 800 years. The chantry guides us and teaches us. We are made humble in the knowledge that we have sinned, and yet we are inspired and given hope through Andraste's story and her song. But Andraste died almost 200 years before her emperor Cordelius Draken established the chantry and spread the chant of light. In those terrible years, the Thedosians were lost. Crying for salvation, they took to anyone and anything they hoped could give them the answers they so desperately sought. Wow, these sound effects really make it sound like something or somebody is trumping around outside of this house, just like boom, 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 boom. Oh, place your bets now, folks. Do you think this one is written by Jenna TV the Elder?
A name you can never escape.
Brother Jenna TV. Some return to well-known faiths like the Devinter Imperium's cult of the Old Gods, which we hold accountable for the curse of the Blight and the Darkspawn. But others found their own paths, following false prophets and making false gods out of men. Many of these religions have disappeared, dying out with their adherents, like the Daughters of Song or the Empty Ones. The Empty Ones sounds like a cult. Others, like the Blades of Hassarian, may still lurk in the hidden corners of our world. I know. I inducted them into my army. This book aims to remember them so that we may find compassion for those who lived in these dark times, and also for they who even now are lost and turn to shadow trying to find the light. From Before Andrasteanism, The Forgotten Faiths by Sister Rondwyn of Tantervale. All texts are written by Jenna TV. In our hearts, we know it's written by Jenna TV. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. I keep thinking I can double-click on him to level him up. Alright, let's give Varric something. Probably want explosive shot for Varric, I think. Either that or strafing shot. Move faster while firing without sacrificing accuracy. I'll take that. Alright. It is a loot. An ornate silver necklace. So what is it? Is it this? Ah, it's a booze. Garlbog's Backcountry Reserve. Likely dropped to avoid seizure by authorities or because of seizure due to drinking it. or because of a seizure during drinking it. Garlbog only brewed from 874 to 892. Blessed. Killed when the vapors in his beard spontaneously combusted. Amazing. See, that's why Varric shaves his beard. He doesn't want to end up imploding. Or immolating, rather. Imploding would be squishing him. A lot of mushrooms here, so I'm guessing it must rain all the time. Hello! Oh, oh. Nope. Diary of Peter Marsh. The gardeners are too sick to save, everyone says. Oh, the gardeners are sick to save, everyone says. Grandfather and my brothers barricaded them in their own house so they wouldn't make anyone else sick. Yelled at me for watching instead of helping. Said it was for our own good. And there's no more lights in the gardener's home. Again, if I didn't know when this came out, I would say this was a COVID time game. But it isn't. Speaking of imploding, did you hear they found the Ocean Gate wreckage? Oh, I'd heard little whispers that they found pieces.
They heard the tail, or they found the tail of it. The rest of it was pressurized, so there's nothing left of those.
Ah, that was the only solid thing that didn't turn into a billion pieces of teeny shrapnel and goo. Got it.
Yeah, they found the tail of the submersible.
I wasn't laughing at that, by the way, people at home. I was laughing at what Doc said after, which is new D&D character idea, a dwarven brewer who has to roll a d10 periodically to see if his beard combusts or not. He's got to roll it when he's drinking, when he's testing out his brew as well, to see if it's too strong, too weak, or if it has some third unknown effect. Ravane. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt as much an outsider as in Ravane. The chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Qunari left most of the country zealous followers of the Qun. But resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Qunari War. The Ravani refused to be parted from their seers, wise women... refused to be parted from their seers, wise women who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The chantry prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local tradition. Hey look, it's Brother Jenna TV! We found him, Doc. Now, this is yet another instance we've seen. The people of Rivian and the Ravane, the people of Ravane and the Avar, they both have people who allow themselves to be possessed by spirits, but they don't become abominations, and they're able to separate themselves afterwards.
At least so they say.
Well, yeah. At least they say. So that's, if true, that is interesting. That there does seem to be a way to do such a thing. Alright, let's check and see. How much y'all want to bet we're going to find Jambies? Gen TV the Elder has not been lost to us. Yeah, he's just not the one who wrote everything. Ooh! Can I get hit by lightning? That's a thought.
Look, signs of a plague.
It must have been a terrible illness. No one's come to reclaim the land. No one living at any rate.
Ugh. El Plague. Or La Plague, I guess. Take that. Nothing else? Nope. Nope. Let's go claim this lookout spot. We should get some people from the Inquisition to come here and dispose of those. I don't think we can burn them, it's raining too hard, but we really should if we can. The Light of Andraste! There is a wind-weathered inscription on this statue, commissioned in 655 Storm by the illustrious Bon Hargrave, protector of the fallow MIRE, to commemorate the completion of her keep and to thank Blessed Andraste for her good fortune. Oh! Wasn't that the lady that we... Yes? Oh. Hey, I was right! Zombies! Wasn't that the lady that, because we've been, no wait, we went to Black Marsh before. And Fallow MIRE is Black Marsh.
No.
There must be more further in.
Fallow MIRE is farther south.
Yeah, okay. So I was gonna say, was that the lady whose keep ended up disappearing into the fade? Old thoroughfare, ooh. Do we want to go walking and sloshing through the water? Not unless there's something to look around in there. Oh no! Doc said, my internet has cut out for several minutes. I'm glad it was just that, though, and not for, like, an hour. Oh, thank goodness. I hate when that happens. It's awful. You don't realize how much you use the internet for stuff until it's gone, and then you're like, oh god. I can't actually do anything. I see a chest. Away I
Careful.
go into the water.
Disturbing the water draws them out.
Well, I see. Well, so does killing them, which is what I'm going to do. Can I box? There we go. Yeah, yeet. They're near the blood lotus, which I need. They're just standing there watching this happen. Alright then. Immune to fire. Oh, there he goes. Ah, they don't drop anything either. It's interesting. Wow, ever since I got that buff to fire, all of my stuff goes boom. I love all these elite pads. Me too. This place would be perfect for a Halloween stream. I know. It'd be really good to just, if you could, make all the characters invisible and just record this location. Tell spooky stories over it. Great. Oh, I had a quest for that? Didn't know that. Hello! What is this? Summerstone. Ah, come here. It's in my pocket. Thankfully, they're not very strong. Oh, they are respawning. Okay. But at a slow enough rate that you could not justify farming XP here. So the crumbled stone wall in the tree branch, and I thought it was a spider corpse. Yeah. I know, the distant thunder is really nice, isn't it, for... Although every once in a while the lightning does hit near us, so it is entirely possible we could get hit by it. Which hopefully will not happen, but hey. This building has no door. Ew, goodness. Never mind, it does. It just doesn't have any way in. Oh, they boarded it up. They blocked it with a whole bunch of crap, and then died inside it, I guess. Aha! I hear a... Oh. That's a body. Diseased tissue. Oh. You think you're so clever, do you? Oh! There goes Varric! He backflips into the swamp.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
Yes, it does appear to be. Oh. Alright then, you guys have fun over there. Energize, got it. That is the wrong button. There we go. Oh. Oh!
Look out!
It does a spooky. Ah! Oh, that's what that is. Ah, I see. Somebody made a FALLOW MIRE ASMR sleep video. Interesting. Every once in a while you hear screams of the damn, just...
If we find any more beacons, we could lure the undead onto solid ground. Might be a faster fight.
Does
Keep
seem
an eye
to
out
be.
for more then.
So there do indeed be a quest here. Ah! It's the monster drink logo! This place is indeed vibes. Doc said, I didn't watch it long enough to see if there were any Screams of the Damned, but it wouldn't surprise me. Nice. Veil Fire in the Fallow Marsh. The Veil Fire messages in the Fallow Mire are largely gibberish and imply a kind of paranoia. Certain letters and numbers repeat. It is possible the writing is in code. These Veil Fire runes are interspersed with numbers and mathematical notations. They evoke a clear sense of panic, as if the author was trying to figure out a difficult problem. Well, we found one. Thank you for hitting the dock right when I hit that button and scaring the shit out of me. Ooh, what are you? A Dawn Lotus. Ooh, I needed you for something. Nice. Alright, now. Looks like there's a road over there. We should try taking that before we do anything else with it. Oh, it's a goose. Can actually didn't look at the, whoops. Wrong button. Just trying to get a good look at this thing. It does have a face on it. There's like a skull inside that. Very Oh, wonderful place to get blood lotuses. If I need them in the future, I'm coming here. Balefire is such a cool combination of words, although, again, says Doc, I can never hear it now without thinking of that chanter in Denerim replacing every other word with food and thus making it the veal. And so now I inwardly chuckle a little and think about vealfire.
Vealfire.
Oh my god. Oh no, it is the vealfire. Quickly, we must run. Oh, there's a little house out here. See. Let's see what's in it, because it does have a light on. So there's still somebody here, perhaps. Taking a slight detour. Picking blood lotuses and checking on the neighbors. Hello? Oh, just a box in a busted out house. Well, that's fine. Loot is good. Okay, this place is a dead end. Bogfisher? What is that? It has so much armor. Is it a bear? Let's go find out. Hi! They are pigs. Some kind of pig. Oh, they have hardly any health. Might be good, for, constructing armor litter. Locked codex for the bogfisher. I need to find those codexes. They're somewhere. There's so many things to read. Hit a tree and it exploded. Rough hide. Okay. So so this is our journal, quest map, character record, inventory. So where is the codex? Because this is all of the...
Go ahead and...
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
I found it.
It's a little unwieldy.
It is kind of...
By the way. No, I mean, you haven't seen how they're organized yet.
Oh, I see.
So you're gonna have to search.
Oh, they don't just say.
They learned. I've seen what the codex looks like in the new one. It's much, much better.
Oh, thank God. So these are all the things we found. Oh, regrettable that I can't just show... Oh, God. Mark all as red, but okay. Oh, and I can't scroll through them either. I have to literally click the button. Oh, God. Okay. And I can't see which ones have been marked as red and what hasn't. Oh, gosh. Okay. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second to clear all of these so that in the future we can find them. I want to read the bestiary, which is the creatures. The rest of this stuff is all, like, notes that we've read. Although if there is any specific entry you guys want me to read, let me know. There we go. They're not alphabetical, says Ferb. Oh, the fucking blasphemy. Yeah, only the open menu is. The rest of them are just sort of, I'm guessing, in the order in which you find them, except that that does not seem to be the case. Alright. Oh, looks like even the Divine has her own little card. Cool. Well, that's neat. It's cool to know that. Oh, it's my card! Hee hee! The villain of the Dalish. That's my card.
That's me.
It's me! Eat me. I'd be interested in Justinia and Roderick's Codex entries. Okay. Let's find Justinia. Formerly the revered mother, Dorothea of Orlais, Divine Justinia V rose in power after the death of Divine Beatrix III in the year 934 of the Dragon Age. Little is known of Dorothea's background before she joined the Chantry as an initiate, but she proved to be a liberal and daring thinker, willing to take a former bard and lay sister, Liliana, as a close advisor. A headstrong devotion to her own agenda and rumored support of the Mage Rebellion earned her no small dislike from the powerful priests, long used to controlling access to the divine. In the year 940 of the Dragon Age, Divine Justinia called a summit, intending to negotiate a truce between the Mage Rebellion and the Templars splintered from the Chantry. The Divine Conclave was held at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, the most holy place in Thedas, before a resolution could be reached. A cataclysmic explosion destroyed the Conclave, consumed the temple, rent the sky, and shattered the world's hopes for peace. Divine Justinia V perished in the Temple of Sacred Ashes. The Chantry flounders, leaderless, in the wake of her death, and its fate grows increasingly uncertain. If order is not restored to Thedas, Justinia V might be remembered as the Chantry's final divine. It's Blackwall. Oh, I didn't get to see his card. Oh, that's cool! The Griffin's got 3 eyes. Or I guess 6, because there'd be the other side. But that's cool.
All I'll say is that Dragon Age is intentional with the number of eyes, and I'll let you guess as to what those number of eyes represent. We can. I will be more upfront with what I mean in the future.
Okay.
But think about the meaning of the number of eyes and their symbology.
Well, if it was just 3, it would be the Trinity. I don't know about the number 6, though. But let's.
No, it's an in-universe meaning.
Oh, an in-universe meaning.
I don't think that there's a real world reference.
So here's Roderick's kind of passively painted card. It's not as fancy as other people's. High Chancellor Roderick, there are some who claim men have no place in the Chantry beyond the lowest rank of scholarly brothers, and those who take their place amongst the Templars. It is not true. This is an organization spanning 7 nations, from the smallest village Chantry to the Grand Cathedral in Val-Royeaux. It takes more than sermons to keep it alive. There is an invisible army at work, ensuring meals are delivered, repairs are made, and faithful attended to, and much of it is done by Chantry brothers like myself. Oh, he wrote this. The position of High Chancellor places a man besides the Most Holy. I control who is permitted audience, handle her correspondence, deliver her word to Thedas, and serve as her advisor on matters which may be mundane, but cannot be disregarded. If I have influence, let it be said it is something I use sparingly, if at all. This is a task to which I devote myself with solemnity, and I and my fellows bear a burden so that others are free to guide the spirits of Thedas unencumbered. I see.
He's a true believer, it seems.
He does seem to be.
So it doesn't, to me at least, according to that, it doesn't read that he's a political hack.
Well, thank goodness for that. He's just being kind of a butt. Okay, so we have a note on mounts, but we're not going to bother with that. There's more than one? Oh, there's 2 entries. I haven't killed enough of them to get all of the entries? Looks like
What?
it. There's 2 little pips up here, a black one and a gold one. So I'm guessing it means there's something.
For what?
For the descriptions over here. For the animals. Or the creatures, rather.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Oh, Ferb said Roderick's card is giving 16th century painting vibes. It is. Let's see. Would you guys like to hear every entry for all of the enemies? Or would you like me to just pick the interesting ones? Like the Darkspawn and the Deep Stalkers and corpses and stuff. Is this one? Image Japanese? This image looks like a Japanese painting. The Fennec. That's interesting. I have no opinion. Whichever, though I would prefer the interesting ones. Okay, let's start with the interesting. Firstly, I want to know why the Fennec has a completely different art style. My dear...
Oh, I can tell you why. This
Why?
isn't a huge spoiler or anything. There are regions that are hinted at that have been very subtly hinted at in throughout Inquisition, and pay mind to this, especially when you do war table missions.
Yeah.
There are regions that have not been explored to the west of Thedas. And there is a mysterious third dwarven tig that is hinted at. Yeah, I don't think you'll get this, but just in case you will, I won't talk about it too much. But there is a war table thing that will hint at that. And then there's another implication. You've already seen a little bit of this in the war tables. There's a faction that seems to be from beyond the Adamantine Sea.
Oh, yeah, kind of like the Cunari were.
Yeah, and we don't really know. And
interesting.
also, there is an island that the Cunari currently control north of Tevinter that actually had a lizard-type people that lived there. They are now extinct.
So you're saying Fantasy Japan could be here?
Potentially, yes. There are other cultures that are implied to exist elsewhere. But to the west of Thedas, there's an expansive and very dangerous desert. So
I see. So nobody's gone that way just because no one survived long enough to do so.
Yeah, or like the few people who do so are the only people who can convey what is over there. It's kind of like how if you like read the really hilarious entries about animals that like Catholic priests wrote, and it's like they're doing their best, but they've never actually seen. Yeah, they've never actually seen the animals, so they're just kind of like vibing it out based off of like third-hand explanations.
Doc says, "Oh, that sounds like the real life Gobi Desert." Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what it says because it looks like each of these has like a little story. My dearest and best father and lord, you are strong and fair, and obviously the most handsome Arl in all of Ferelden. I want a Fennec. Please, 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 please get one for me. I saw a picture in a book that Brigid was carrying for, Brigd was carrying for Master Fergal, and it's the fluffiest and most delightful creature I've ever seen. The book says they live in the mountains and eat voles and repulsive things like that. When I get mine, I will feed it only nice things like cake and pearls. Please, 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 please send one to catch one. I really need one right now. Ruby wants company. It's not my fault Primmy and Bobble broke. Oh, God. Don't believe anything Eileen says. Please, I promise I will spend no more gold on silks this month. It's too cold anyway. Your most loving and obedient daughter, Habrin. A note from Habrin Bryland to her father, Leonis Bryland, Earl of Southreach, written in 931 Dragon. Reports indicate that Habrin did receive a white fox as a gift from her father later that month. She promptly lost it down a well. Oh my God. Jesus. What the fuck? bear. We went into the woods near Val Foret to find a great brown bear that had the townsfolk worried. We found her some miles from the west gate. She'd made a den in a cave on a hillside, close to a stream. We stopped some yards away and watched. Eldwin cast a spell to make us less likely to be discovered. Useful. Useful magic. After several hours, the bear emerged from her den. Beautiful red-brown sheen to her coat. Phenomenal beastie. Following close behind her were 3 cubs, balls of fluffy brown fur with eyes set in them. Amazing, amazing little creatures. I would have liked to watch the little family playing in the stream all day, but the wind changed and the mama bear caught our scent. Even with Eldwin working his magic, she leapt in our direction. Stopped when she couldn't see anything, then rose up on her hind legs and roared. What a sight that was. I estimate she was half again as tall as I, so like 1.5 of him. Quick as anything, she charged towards us, snapping branches as she went. I drove out of the way, but Eldwin, bless his heart, was too slow. A massive paw caught him right in the chest, and he went down. Poor Eldwin. Nature is ruthless but magnificent. So I'm guessing that person died. Damn. Black Wolf. The scouts report activity uncharacteristic of lupine behavior. The breach and resulting rifts have caused unprecedented disruptions in the Vale. Such alterations to the environment may account for the unnatural aggression. If this is indeed the case, I cannot yet say how widespread the impact. How many wolves does this environmental imbalance influence? What threat do they pose to resistant members of this pack, to the population? This warrants further investigation. Bruiser. So this is just people who have swords. Corpses. In most corners of Thedas, funeral rites include burning or dismembering the dead to prevent them from becoming a host to demons. But not everyone gets a proper burial. It's not unheard of for the dead to be thrown in mass graves in the aftermath of a battle or execution, almost asking some demon to claim the corpses. Jeez. Darkspawn. Ooh, what is this picture? That's an interesting picture. So I'm guessing this is a human turning into a darkspawn, but they've got a dragon behind them, and I'm guessing that's the archdemon.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be the archdemon.
Yeah, and its eyes got this weird cross-shaped pupil in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those who had sought to claim heaven by violence destroyed it. What was golden and pure turned black. Those who had once been mage lords, the brightest of their age, were no longer men, but monsters. 3 Anodes, 12:1. Sin was the mid...
Threnodies.
Threnodies, sorry.
A threnody is a like a dirge. It's like a song for like a funeral.
Threnodies nuts. That was really low-hanging fruit. I apologize.
Yeah, well, it's because they're balls. They should be low-hanging.
Sin was the midwife that ushered the Darkspawn into this world. The Magisters fell from the Golden City, and their fate encompassed all our worlds, for they were not alone. No one knows where the Darkspawn came from. A dark mockery of men, in the darkest places they thrive, growing in numbers as a plague of locusts will. In raids, they will often take captives, drag their victims alive into the deep roads, but most evidence suggests that these are eaten. Like spiders, it seems Darkspawn prefer their food still breathing. Perhaps they are simply spawned by the darkness. Certainly we know that evil has no trouble perpetuating itself.
Oh, but thanks to Origins, we know exactly where they come from.
There's 2 ways to Darkspawn. One is infection, and the other is bad and gets you demonetized. The last blight was in the Age of Towers, striking once again at the heart of Tevinter, spreading south into Orlais and east into the Free Marches. The plagues spread as far as Ferelden, but the withering and twisting of the land stopped well beyond our borders. Here, Darkspawn have never been more than the stuff of legends. Well, not anymore. In the northern lands, however, particularly Tevinter and the Anderfells, they say Darkspawn haunt the hinterlands, preying on outlying farmers and isolated village, a constant threat. The Deepstalker, there he is. For some reason, his zooms out and disappears. Not like the rest of it. Somebody really needs to update the Codex entry on the Darkspawn and the Blights. Yeah, they do. It's an old-ass entry. One of the few natural non-Darkspawn creatures to live in the deep roads, the Deepstalker is a reptilian cave dweller known for burrowing into the stone paths of the deep roads and ambushing prey, usually nugs. No, not the nuggets! They hunt in packs, attacking with round mouths of serrated teeth or spitting poison from venom glands. Although a single deep stalker poses little threat to any experienced explorer, packs can be lethal. The Despair Demon. Once upon a time, we classified these as demons of sloth, but we learned that despair demons are something quite different. They are not the antithesis of justice or valor, but rather of hope. They form nightmares, tearing away the foundations of self and purpose. When brought into the world, they are most attracted to places the downtrodden populate. Alienages, slums, prisons, and the like. The miasma they spread can lead to extreme behavior. We look for a rash of unexplained suicides, men and women so filled with grief that they lash out. The most intelligent of these creatures are to be feared, for they not only feed on despair, they understand its causes and seek to bring it about. From the shadows, they ruin lives, drinking the tears of those who have no idea the cause of their misery is not random chance. Ooh, that's their picture. Oh, I love this, like, cascading set of mouths. That's cool. Dragonling. Newly hatched dragons are roughly the size of a deer and voraciously hungry. They live for a short time in their mother's lair before venturing out onto their own, on their own. The slender, wingless creatures are born in vast numbers, as only a few survive to adulthood. Foot soldiers. The Giant. Grounds, warmth of season, corruption of silent plains. It sends me down to the bottom. What the heck? 931 Dragon, the fourth harvest mare, continued musings on giants. I assume they encroach due to disruption of their environs, perhaps clawing darkspawn, rerouted underground waters, altering the landscape of their prey. Food is seemingly their only motivator, and I've observed them eating meat, grains, leaves, nearly anything digestible, with no care or joy for taste or texture. So complete is their scavenging that troll might be a more academically accurate term, but I cannot blame farming folk for imposing an obvious descriptive. Yet, are these giants merely beasts of destructive instinct? I followed one specimen from the north, where they are somewhat more common, to winter breeding grounds, warmth of seasons, corruptions of silent plains. It followed waterways, preferring to float its bulk. So it just plopped in the water and just floated down the stream. Why do I feel like that noble girl, after wanting a fennec, would want a dragonling? Yeah, it really seems like she would. Thankfully,
Rich people, am I right?
Well, thankfully, that seems like that might be something she would not have been able to acquire. I hope. But never did I see any... yeah. But never did I see any sense in its eye. You know, actually, this description of the giant, though, really quick, it puts me in mind of Snorlax. Because this is exactly what Snorlax does. We watched it do it! It just plops itself in the water and just floats along, pops out of the water, eats some food, goes for a little swim, eats more food, takes a nap. Let's see. But never did I see any sense in its eye, and never did it appear to plan beyond its immediate surroundings. But I remain intrigued, for they have hands. That means the potential to raise them in praise. I thought you was gonna say that means they could use tools. Nah, they can pray though. Throughout creation, upright beings with hands have been a sign of greater purpose. What lesson maker in these strange children? I will approach tomorrow in your name. Excerpt annotated by a different hand below. Last entry in the letters of Brother Estamar. His only recovered possession, likely because they were already flat. This archivist's recommendation remind the neophytes the tale of Sister Jarell in the Wolf's Den is a metaphor. Oh, and there it is. Oh, its head is flat and weird. He's having a good time, though. Look at that boy. Not a thought behind that eye. Going to find a sandwich. Später. maybe it's meant to be that size, and the regular ones are miniatures. I mean, a just-in-carrying maker would create them big to start, and then they can't hide. That's what bothers you, isn't it? The hiding? A big one like that, a good 12-footer, sure, it's all fangs and such, but you know where it is. Dark places where the veil is weak. You're never surprised by a giant one because you had to go to their house. You are not on your face at night, or they're not on your face at night or in your boot in the morning. And if their web is thick as rigging, you don't have to worry about that hair on your neck or the baby ones on the breeze. You hate that, right? Hitting a cloud of them while you're riding? Oh god, a cloud of spiders? I don't hate spiders, but I think that might do it.
What is a group of spiders called?
It's called a clutter.
A clutter? Ugh.
Yes, a group of spiders is called a clutter. Although if it makes you feel any better, really the only time that happens is when they've just been born and they are trying to leave. So, it is unlikely that will happen. Let's see. Hitting a dozen of them while you're riding? A cloud of them while you're riding? Could be a dozen, but you only see one and you try to smash it, but when you look, the thing is gone, and now your arm itches right up to the shoulder, and that hair feels like it's back, but you can't unbuckle your helmet because of the gauntlets, and now the hair in your ears is tingling, and that's just about the worst, isn't it? Records of the Red Cliff Guard, 14 Guardian 939, witness recounting of provocation and resulting brawl, no jailings, victim was being an arse. Oh my god. The Hurlock. Let's have a look at them. There's the Hurlock. Hard to tell if he has an arm or if he has simply stapled a big piece of shrapnel to his elbow. Ferb went, ugh, after that description. Oh, this was the same thing on the... This is the same thing of the Darkspawn, right? Yeah. So the Hurlock entry and the Darkspawn entry are the same. The Hurlock Alpha has its own... Even... That's an interesting picture. That's kind of imposing. It's just standing up there, turns its head. Yes. The art of the Hurlock sort of looks like this Darkspawn redesign in Dragon Age: The Veilguard. See, it's written as DATV, and I'm like, DATV? Oh, Veilguard. We brought it into Lord Varen's chamber, strong men on both sides holding the shackles. Oh, you captured one and brought it home, huh? It had been stripped of weapons and beaten until we judged it to be barely capable of walking. I am told you were the lone survivor of the Darkspawn from the mines, Lord Varen said to it. A Hurlock, as I understand it. I am told you spoke to my men when we captured you. The thing spoke. Told them they would die. Its voice was guttural and savage, like a beast trained to mimic the language of men. Oh, maybe I should try reading it like that. No. That might be too annoying to hear me try and do that. But we made out its words clearly enough. Yes, said Lord Varen, you are smarter than your fellow beasts. Yes, said the beast. I would know more of this, said Lord Varen, that we might understand your people and negotiate. You will, said the beast. Your men beat me until their knuckles bled, my blood mixed with theirs. Soon they will hear the song. Soon their blood will burn, and I will lead them. The men all looked to their hands, for the blood sickness of the Darkspawn was known to us. When they did, the beast wrenched the shackles from their grip. Then it was upon Lord Varen, holding him by the throat. There is no talk, it said. No negotiation. You will die. Your world will die. Now you understand. It snapped Lord Varen's neck and killed the 4 men before we finally killed it. An excerpt from the Blighted Codex, a classified collection of studies on the Darkspawn held safely in the Imperial Library in Minrathous, available only to members of the Magisterium. So there's more Darkspawn that can talk. And that is interesting. That its only response was, you will die and your world will die. Then that's it. It makes it sound like it's not from this reality. So it either is from the Veil, specifically, or it is from somewhere outside the Vale, and I don't know which one concerns me more. Yeah, Doc went, suspicious! Very. The Mabari! Here is the Mabari's picture. They're kind of like the White Walkers in A Song of Ice and Fire. Yeah, kind of. Oh, excuse me. I've not read the book series, but I know enough to know about them. But here's the Mabari. He's in the snow. Dogs are an essential part of Ferelden culture, and no dog is more prized than the Mabari. Oh my gosh. The breed is as old as myth, and said to have been bred from the wolves who served Dane. Prized for their intelligence and loyalty, these dogs are more than mere weapons or status symbols. The hounds choose their masters, pairing with them for life. To be the master of a Mabari anywhere in Ferelden is to be recognized instantly as a person of worth. The Mabari are an essential part of Ferelden military strategy. Trained hounds can easily pull knights from horseback or break lines of pikemen, and the sight and sound of a wave of war dogs howling and snarling have been known to cause panic among even the most hardened infantry soldiers. And this is just about mages, but we know about mages. The Nug! Oh! Look at his card! It's just this teeny little Nug on this big card! He's so small! Oh my goodness! Ferb goes, oh, he's so little! I know, he's so small! Oh my goodness! I may need to grab this image and make it into an emote for everybody. Would you guys like a little Nug emote? I feel like I would. Hold on a second. Let me screen capture this and put it in my own scrap bin. There we go. Now if I decide I want to make an emote out of it. Yeah, Fer goes, yes! A little Nug! Yes! I think that we're standing in the middle of this horribly infested swamp reading about critters. Oh, good. We don't have that many left. And we can skip over lots of them. This one seems to indicate a loading bar? What? Whatever. I was sure before the Blight they were a whole lot more rare. Should ask a warden about that. If killing archdemons leaves nugs all over and the poor things don't seem built for anywhere. Oh, wait. I should ask a warden about that. If killing archdemon leaves nugs all over. So there's more nugs now? That's interesting. The poor things don't seem built for anywhere. I mean, they feed on anything, but they blister in the desert, freeze in the snow, and they're easier to track down than your own arse. Oh my god! Everything eats them, except me. The hands put me off. Oh yeah, they kind of have little hands. Yet they thrive. Randy bastards outpace every tooth and claw, so they breed like nugs. Ferb goes, oh no, they're fluffies. Yes! That's exactly what they are. Anyway, my point is, the ones around the farm are so inbred, they're 5 colors and can't stop peeing. Oh my god. I'm selling them in the capital as elusive eastern bunny pigs. What did Father say about idiots with deep pockets? What? Excerpt from the private letters of Captain Brine, Lapnug dealer, produced in evidence after 7 claims of water terrors and death following bites in the Garden District. They all had rabies! They were severely inbred and had rabies! Oh my god! Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. A pride demon. Ooh, I like that. Good use of negative space. Doc shouted, oh my god. That is a pretty picture. Fear the rabid nug. I know. Single nug with rabies, take out a city. That's pretty cool, though. I like that. Show the text. The most powerful demons yet encountered are the pride demons, perhaps because they, among all their kind, most resemble men, as clever and manipulative as the desire demon, which we have not met in this game yet. With a penchant for cruel irony that is almost human. While the demons of desire largely engage in the bribery of mortals, pride will use mortals' own best nature against them. Clever men outwit themselves, strong men crush themselves, humble men forget themselves, jealous men fear themselves. They turn corruption and ruin into an art. The use of negative space in the grayscale coloring reminds me of the effect of wearing the One Ring in the Lord of the Rings movies. Yeah! The Prowler. Oh, that's a rogue. That's fine. Oh, the Rage Demon. Ooh, I like this. This is a cool picture of the Rage Demon. Encountered in the Fade, the true form of a Rage Demon is a frightening sight. A creature of pure fire, seemingly made of amorphous lava, its eyes pinpricks of baleful light radiating from its core. The abilities of such a demon center on the fire it generates. It burns those who come near, and the most powerful are able to lash out with bolts of fire and even fire storms affecting entire areas. Fortunately, even powerful rage demons are less intelligent than other varieties. Their tactics are simple: attack enemies on sight with as much force as possible until they perish. Some rage demons carry their heat-based abilities into possessed hosts. Otherwise, one rarely sees their true form outside the Fade unless mages specifically summon one to do their bidding. A goat. Mountains. No, there we go. The ram is a marvelous creature. Its wool makes the best lining for winter coats this side of the mountains. The horns and bones can be crushed into powder mixed with the soil for a healthy crop, or charred and ground into ink powder. The hide makes a good cover in a window against the winds. You can burn the dung in a pinch, melt down its fat for candles. I haven't even mentioned the meat. With a full-grown ram, you can make a stew big enough for a village and have enough left over for a week. So there'll be no more complaining about being paid in sheep for your work during the harvest. With that ram and a few ewes, you can start your own flock. You're lucky to have them handed to you instead of needing to go and tame a wild one. Listen to your father for once, take care of those animals, and they will take care of you. A letter from a Ferelden farmer to his son. The Shade. Ooh. Man, the art for this is all so damn good.
Yeah. You see what I mean when I said the art direction for Dragon Age? Like, they really figured it out by Inquisition.
Yeah, they did. I love this tarot card thing that's just got this a little bit of abstractness that works really well for it.
And I definitely think that Veilguard is a refinement of it.
Yeah. It has often been suggested that the only way for a demon to affect the world of the living is by possessing a living, or once living, body. But this is not always true. Indeed, a shade is one such creature, a demon in its true form that has adapted to affect the world around it. So a shade, despite being one of the weakest enemies, is actually a demon that has figured out how to manifest itself. I'm guessing at the cost of quite a bit of power, since they're basically little wisps after that. My hypothesis is this. We already know that many demons become confused when they pass through the veil into our world. They are unable to tell the living from the dead, the very static nature of our universe being confusing to a creature that is accustomed to a physicality defined entirely by emotion and memory. Most demons seek to seize immediately upon anything they perceive as life, jealously attempting to possess it. But what of those that do not? What of those that encounter no life or fail to possess a body? What of those that are more cautious by their nature? These demons watch, they lurk, they envy. In time, such a demon will learn to drain energy from the psyche of those it encounters, just as it did in the Fade. Once it is drained enough, it has the power to manifest and will forever after be known as a shade. Such a creature spurns possession. It instead floats as a shadow across its piece of land, preying upon the psyche of anyone who crosses its path. Perhaps it believes itself still in the Fade? There is evidence to believe this is so. Ah! I researched it, so my damage against demons has been increased. That's a mage of some sort. The Tusket. Oh, that's a Tusket. It's like a big hippo. The curving tusks protruding from the snout are present in both males and females of the species. Rarely used in combat, the upper tusks play an important part in mate selection. It is believed that tuskets choose prospective mates based not only on the size, but also the curve and even the slight color variation found in another's tusks. Considering tuskets bond for life, careful mate selection is crucial to the continued success of the herd. Bonded tuskets have been seen gently clicking their tusks together as a sign of affection. The role of the tusket's signature ornamentation in the mating process led to an unfortunate rumor that their tusks could increase virility in other species. Although usually docile, tuskets will defend themselves if cornered, or if someone attempts to saw off part of their anatomy. I mean, who wouldn't, frankly? Ooh. Yeah, Doc said I legitimately want a physical card set of these Inquisition cards. I do too. Sell them, I will buy them, please. It is said Baron Vandermine lost 3 servants this way. Well, at that point, he should have just gone and gotten it himself. And this is the Wraith. We're almost done. This is the last one. Okay, so this one has 2 pips, so I guess I have filled out everything I needed to. Oh, it's been fully researched. Okay. Wraiths. Like wisps, wraiths are sometimes thought to be the remains of spirits or demons that have been destroyed. They cannot shape the fate around themselves, nor are they capable of mimicking forms they see in the minds of dreamers, as many weaker spirits do. Instead, they are the scavengers of the fade, dwelling in the shadows of stronger beings, feeding on scraps of thought and emotion. From Beyond the Veil, Spirits and Demons by Enchanter Midrommel.
Emotion.
Emotional.
Damage.
There you go. There we are. Okay, so next time we find a creature, we know where the codex is. Hi, guys! I was reading the book. Whoop. Don't know what specifically we're going to do with the Veilfire, but we have it now. Oh, there's another one of those little suckers.
One down!
And there was only one, so it is down, yes. Alright, let's see. Alright, so there's another one of those things. Oh. It's about me. Nah, they get up anyway. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna lure them up with this thing anyway. Yoink. Squeezy! It bombed! Alright then. Have this thing so that we can pick up the Veilfire. Oh, Beric! Woo! Hey, big buddy, no! Oh my gosh, it jumps out so quickly. Woo.
So it was just you, alone in the vast wilderness.
What are you on about?
The lone wanderer searching the world. What's he trying to find? Love? Absolution?
Try someone with a strong arm and stronger will to fight Darkspawn.
Yes, but what does that represent?
Wanting to kill more Darkspawn.
You're just like Sebastian.
You're just like Sebastian!
I love how bored he was with Sebastian. Like, he was looking for something interesting, and
Yeah,
there
or
was
he's like,
nothing
all right,
there.
so what's your deal? Yeah, well, that was the one where he's like, what's your deal? Do you have a gambling addiction? Do you like to drink? Do you like to dress up like a woman? Do you have, like, 5 illegitimate children? What?
Yeah, what is interesting about
What is interesting about you? And he's like, nothing! And he's like, ah! I hate this! Staring at the set of unreadable runes conjures up strong feelings of bitterness and arrogance in equal measure. They fade, slowly. I see. This means Blackwall is really boring like Sebastian. Thank you, Eric. Yeah. Apostate Widriss's journal. This thick journal is half undecipherable. The parts that can be read are splattered with ink, as if the author had written it in a hurry. There were years of notes in that book. Years! Who could have taken it? Or deciphered it? Did someone follow me from the circle? I bet it was Wernham or Claris. They were always jealous little busybodies. If they saw what I've done, the demons I've harnessed, they'd be green with envy. Who's afraid of spirits now, you simpering ewes? But I must have my book back. I will write down the cipher again before I forget. Again, these demons are clever. I can't have them demanding a price for decrypting my own notes. The concoctions I can make with the plants here in safe amounts will open my mind to vistas past the fade. The demons hint it is beyond me because they wish to undermine me. It is so clear. It is so very clear. Somebody's smoking the good kush. Or maybe the bad kush in this case, since they're clearly going to do something very stupid.
The ganj.
The ganj. Look, Tad, it's the good kush. It's the dollar store. How good could it possibly be? I love that. Vine. I miss Vine. Vine was funny as heck. Alright, let's see. So Lex like we'll go this way, and that'll loop us over here. Alright, good. Oh, that's on fire. I'm sure that's fine. And that's a dungeon of some sort, perhaps. Ooh, hello. We have found some good armor. So... there you are. Let's have a little quick looky-looky inside our inventory. What have we found? We have found knives, and that is not helpful at all for what we have. But what have we? What have we? Not too bad. I could give that to somebody. A carter coat. Out stuff. Okay, so Hunter's coat is still the best. Solus has this, which is better. And we don't have... No. And we don't have anything better for Blackwell currently.
Blackwell?
Yeah, or Blackwall. I'm calling him Blackwell. Whatever.
That's not his name.
I know! Vine ran a marathon so TikTok, so TikTok could stumble drunkenly. Yeah, right. Vine's not the worst thing in the universe, or at least conceptually it's not.
Vine?
Or no, sorry, TikTok.
TikTok.
Is not the worst thing in the universe, conceptually speaking, but it's
TikTok?
pretty bad.
TikTok is basically what YouTube has become. Like, it's the YouTubeification of Vine as a concept.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is TikTok is in shitified Vine.
Ooh. Ooh. That's nice.
Like if you feel strongly about the concept of shitification,
yeah,
that's basically what TikTok is. Mm-hmm. It's just in shitified Vine.
There we go. Enhanced flash fire and immolate, which I will have. Solus, do you want a ring? Actually, no. I should give this to Blackwall. The ring of staggering. Staggering would be good for him. Amulet. He's already got that. Amulet of second wind. Yeah, he should have that. Come here. Varric has a life ward one. Here you go. You can have this. Alright. But yeah, it's not the worst thing conceptually. The problem is just it lets you make a video that's too long. So when Vine was like, oh, we'll make it so that you can only do 6 seconds worth of stuff, you had to carefully think about it. So only your best, most important parts would go up there. Now people can drag on a joke for like 2 minutes. And you're like, oh lord.
And, well, and it's just become overrun with, like...
nonsense.
Well, it's become overrun with two things. Because, let's be honest, it has an agenda. Like, TikTok itself has an agenda.
Yes, it does.
It's very, very easy to do marketing on TikTok. Like, I encourage you to look up how easy it is to do a ad campaign for cheaps on TikTok that can reach millions of people. It's actually kind of terrifying how easy it is to do, and anyone can do it. Like, there's very little verification for TikTok, so just anyone can buy ad space.
Yep.
But the other thing is the culture that has kind of developed around influencers on TikTok is equally terrifying.
Agreed. I have heard story after story of creators on TikTok just being ignored when they try to report somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. Vine, like, say what you will about Vine. Vine did not have either of these problems. And I don't know if it was just because Vine was run better, or if it was just the time in which it came out. It's probably that, the time in which it came out.
Yeah.
But it didn't have the same, like, inshitified problems that TikTok has.
Mm-hmm.
The sad thing about it is there's a whole generation of people who are growing up with an inshitified version of TikTok, and they know nothing else.
Yeah, Ferb says, I rolled my eye at Vine when it was alive, but in retrospect it was actually okay. Yeah, because it wasn't long enough to do anything particularly egregious, and short enough that you couldn't drag on your video for 1 billion years. But anyway, smudged drawing. On this small note, the words, not deathroot, have been underlined 3 times. There is a small illustration of a plant that looks like spindleweed with this one underneath it. I see. Well, I guess we found that poor, mage. Ooh, what is these? Note from a scout. The paper is small and thin, meant for transport by messenger bird. Warn the herald her life is in danger if she comes to the mire. Our patrol spotted Avar 3 days ago. We didn't understand why they came down from the Frostback until we were captured in an ambush. Their leaders said they came because they heard the Inquisition was in the area. They want to lure out and kill the Herald of Andraste to win favor with their gods. I escaped, but I can't free the others without help. I found a good camping spot for a rescue party. I will tend to my wounds before heading off. Scout Aubrey Greenholm. Ow! Oh, my voice cracked when I did that. Camp maid. Oh. Yeah, we got power from that. Everybody, woo and gain power.
Steadily dying.
Word for you.
No!
No sign of the Avar who want to challenge me. Or the Inquisition soldiers.
I hope the Avar haven't gotten bored with the hostages and that they understand how hostages work.
I mean... I took a bite of my cookie because I thought they were going to talk longer. Damn it. Hold on. I mean, look. They may be, quote-unquote, primitive compared to you, but I'm pretty sure they understand what a hostage is. They would not have taken one if they didn't. Ooh. Yay, rock. Blue vitriol, that's new. I acquired fade-touched blue vitriol. Oh, that's so great.
Oh, that's fancy.
Oh, that fly sound effect was so good, I actually turned my head to see if there was a fly bothering me. That's why I paused. I just went and looked to my right, like, what was...
Is that the sound you made when you looked over? Oh.
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 Oh. I like that they tempt me to go in the water with a corpse so that I'll upset the undead. Joke's on them, I can walk slowly into the water and get the loot anyway. Oh. Hi? No? Okay. The Daughters of Song! Wine, music, poetry, and the wanton and frenzied indulgence of carnal fancies. I thought that said carnival fancies. These things characterize the hedonistic cult as known as the Daughters of Song. Calling them an order of the faithful lends them a legitimacy that they do not deserve. The daughters and sons, though they saw themselves also as daughters, celebrated Andraste's holy union with the Maker in almost every way imaginable. Bitch, go away until I am done
Yes, Satan.
reading. No. Let's see. And it was only the, quote, holy union they venerated. Andraste's life, her war, her teachings, and her sacrifice were blithely ignored. At its height, the Daughters of Song numbered in the thousands. They maintained a stronghold in a village called Verlay, in the fields of Gislan. Verlay saw a yearly event during which the Daughters of Song paraded carven images of the Maker's glory throughout the square. Ah, so it's a big old peen, huh? The Daughters of Song were wiped out by the righteous forces of Emperor Draken during his campaign to unite all of Orlais. When the Emperor's forces sacked the village, the daughters would not arm themselves and were either killed or captured. The village was destroyed, and the cult never recovered. Well, that's good, I suppose. I like that we've learned all about cults here, since we're going to... That's interesting, since we're going to meet the Avar. And they're a different... Hi, how be ye? Sup?
So, you're Herald of Andraste.
You're
My
big!
king want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
Are my missing people hurt?
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Okay, why aren't you attacking me?
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rights
Huh.
to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do.
I
I
see.
don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
I like this dude. He's got a cool hammer, though. What are you doing here?
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
They're called fade rifts.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
Interesting how widely Ferelden beliefs diverge.
Call me Ferelden again, Elf, and see how far you get.
Whoa! Okay! Did not like that!
The
Call me
Avar
Ferelden
do
again,
not-
Elf.
Yeah, the Avar do not like the rest of the Fereldans, but they tend to keep to themselves.
Oh, Chaotic says, I love Draken and how he met his big wife. Lady of the Skies must be cracked like the breach. Well, I mean, if you believe that the Lady of the Sky is the sky itself,
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
it could be that, she's injured, perhaps. Let's save. And, open up that rift, then. Ow! Alright, Jesus. Oh, he's helping us! That's great!
Up for you.
Oh, there we go. Can I dispel any of this? I can dispel this one. Oh, where is my bald man? There he is.
You're bald, man.
He's not my boyfriend yet, so. Yahoo! Oh, it didn't work. Oh, hi! Excuse me. Excuse me. Ah! Go away! Oh yeah, he's immune because fire. Alright, Solus, you take care of him. Woo! Woo! Mine. Nom 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 nom. Okay then. Nice.
Lady of the Skies, you can mend the gaps in the air.
There's a reason people have been following our herald.
Maybe you do have a god's favor. Aye.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
Almost expected him to be upset that I had done that.
I think you will. I think. I love the way that Dragon Age writes native peoples.
Me too.
Because. Yeah, because you've been conditioned to assume certain things just based off of even their physical presentation. When you actually learn what they're like, you're like, oh, huh, that actually makes a lot of sense. Huh.
Oh, I see. These demons are clever. Beneath the mire, beacons in the dark, and another rift.
Oh, I'm the idiot.
Oh, I wasn't being attacked. I was the asshole. Oh, I wasn't being oppressed. It turns out I was just an asshole. Oh, Doc said, fantasy hammers are great because every now and then you can just shout, stop! Hammer time.
True.
This is true.
I'm sure that joke has been told a lot at 40K tables.
It must. If it wasn't, that would be a crime.
Quite a smell.
These people never had a chance.
Oh. Oh, hello. Hi. I love watching Varric backflip away every time a combat starts. It's just like, nah. And every time I see Blackwall, he's just radiating with horrible, crackling energy. Let's see. Or any... Oops. Wrong button. This button. We found a bow, which might be good for Sarah when we get back. But what we grabbed? We grabbed armor. Medium free army armor. Not as good, shockingly. Alright. What does the free armor look like, though? Oh, human trained only. Only humans. Only human may wear. Excuse you. Well, Pippi. Oh, that's fine. Let's get them all over here with the thing. Whoop. There goes the Whis. There they... Oh, it gave us 2 this time. Alright then. Thank God I got that, Thank goodness I got that, spell off before, well, my bullets. Ah! Someone help! You know what, I'm gonna clear out all these little dudes. Because they're causing problems. Oi! How dare! Game on. Ow. Rude. Very rude. Stop tripping me! Go away. There we go. Oh, there's down. Go! Oh no, not Varric. Solus. Solus is down. Where did he die? Over here. Got it. You go away. Leave me alone. Ow! Oh good, everybody got that. Fantastic. Holy Toledo. So let's get up. Get up, Magic Man! Alright. Fantastic. Let's clear out all this crap. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Yeah, I'll get you in a second. You're gotcha, buddy. Okay, you can get hit by lightning. Noted. Okay. Fantastic. I don't know if you saw that, Mikey, but we were just hit by lightning.
I'm aware that it can happen. I just wanted you to see if it would happen to you.
It did. It didn't hurt me, but I did get hit by lightning, and it blackened everything around me. Veilfire in the Fallow Marsh. These particular Veilfire runes are completely impenetrable, but staring at them brings about the mental image of some kind of plant, and the impression it is somehow important. Then it fades. Twisting. To west. Maybe it's the Veilfire. It's like a lightning rod. I mean, it is a big piece of metal. I also have a big piece of metal on my back. Scoot. And harvest. And gone. Okay. So this away, through the stone archway. Oh, there's a Cthulhu-looking dude up there. That's interesting. He's got like 15 abs. He's holding his face and going...
So, who do you think is the toughest? Josephine, Liliana, or Cassandra?
Cullen's not up for consideration?
Curly? They just keep him around to look pretty.
Oh, that's it? I thought we were going to talk about who was the strongest. The answer, of course, is Liliana. Why? Okay. Ooh, a despair demon. Okay, thankfully that wasn't that bad. Okay. Alright, he's not gonna be able to... Yeah, okay. Ah! What on the heck was that? Oh, a revenant! Okay. Oh, it has a big hand! That's why he keeps going, yep, and flying away. What's attacking Varric? Varric, what's trying to kill you? Aha! There we go. Wait a minute. Does this thing have 3 stages? No, it doesn't. Can I just... There we go. Ah, I got an achievement called Peerless. And Cassandra not being here to comment says... Oh no, she's not here just because I want to cycle everybody. I want to get to know them all. A corpse brain. Ugh. I like Cassandra. Ah. Got the heart of the Revenant. Interesting. The den! The stench of wet fur is so strong it almost masks the pungent odors of the mire. Almost. Oh, that's my that's my waypoint. I was like, what's this glowing thing over here? That's my waypoint. Alright, time to find a guy. Oh, lots of props. We're having a boy swamp date. Yes! Is this not where boys want to be? The swamp? Do the boys not hunger for the swamp? Well, Mikey? Do the boys not crave the swamp?
Depends on what you mean by the swamp, I guess.
As in this area, this swamp. Like the children who hunger for the mines, do the boys not hunger for the swamp?
I don't hunger.
I like that that was as much of an answer as it wasn't an answer. So, I guess this way then. Where was that exit I just saw? Yeah, there we go. Goodbye! Saw another one poof into being. There it is. Does he? He's fine with me. Oh. Ah, a hidden apostate camp. Guten Tag. Ah, there he is, Widris. Hi!
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
Oh, well, okay, we're gonna fight then. Thought that perhaps we might not, but that's okay. Fire! Boom! Explosive victory has been achieved. Ooh, Warden Battle Mage armor? Cool. I'm guessing, though, that this requires having been taught how to... Oh, really? Mage only. Oh, that's what Warden's battle gear looks like. That's pretty cool. It's too bad it's not as good as what I've got, but it's still cool. It's marked as being better. For some reason. I'll probably be because I made this. And its item level is higher. I see. Well. Is this better than what you have? Ooh, what a fancy boy. How do I remove upgrades from things? Oh, I have to probably take it to a crafting table. I leveled up! Amazing. Ooh.
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
Belt of Sunder. It's got a lot of neat stuff there. Alright, let's see. Finally equipped here to staff. With Keeper's Fire Staff, you can't use that yet. Alright, well, what's the one I picked up? Oh, I think that was an accessory. That'll look. Ooh, that shield looks cool. Superior Enchanter Staff Blade. See, adds constitution to stuff. Or Legion Battle Mage Armor. Only humans may wear. Ooh, it's got a mask and stuff, though. Let's see. Can probably give that to, I forgot her name, our fancy lady back at camp. Solus approved a little bit, because I did a good. Alright, let's see. Let's quick travel here. Vivian, thank you. I don't know why Vivian's name just disappeared from my brain, but it did. Yeah, this place isn't very big at all. And there's only a few more quests here at the moment. Oh wait, we got a new codex. Revenant. Here it is. Alright, here's the card. Ooh, look at that face! That's a lot of detail on the face. Alright, let's see what say. An entire unit of men, all slain by one creature. I didn't believe it at first, your perfection, but it appears that this is so. We have a survivor, and while at first I thought his ranting's pure exaggeration, it appears to be no simple skeleton. The description of the creature's abilities were eerily similar to those our brothers at Marnus Pell encountered almost an age ago. Men pulled through the air to skewer themselves on the creature's blade, an attack so quick that it was able to assault multiple opponents at once. No, your perfection, what we have here is indeed a revenant and nothing less. From a letter to Divine Amara III, 571 Exalted. A revenant is a corpse possessed by a demon of pride or of desire, making it amongst the most powerful possessed opponents one can face. Many possess spells, but most are armed and armored and prefer the use of their martial talents. They are weak against physical attacks, but regenerate quickly, and commonly use telekinesis to pull opponents into melee range should they try to flee. Revenants also have the ability to strike multiple opponents surrounding them, stay at range if possible, and strike quickly. That is the only way to take such a creature down. Oof. Oh, I just noticed the image for the bestiary over here. This lady looking back as this thing goes right over her. The Revenant does not look sexy like a Desire Demon, says Chaotic. Yeah, that's what happens when you possess a corpse, though. They might have been sexy at the start, but they don't stay sexy for long.
I'm curious to see if they've done like any
redesigns on Revenants.
Yeah. Sure. That's what I was gonna say. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I realized that it could technically be a spoiler.
Hello! I originally came to help, but we are apparently fighting now. Okay. Kaboom. There's so much loot here. I'm so happy. Give that bitch some loot. Bitches love loot. Oh, I got an achievement for this. The Lost City of Barinder. On the 15th day of my journey across the Devinter Imperium, our caravan reached a great rolling plain. Swaying grass hid flocks of birds so vast that when they took flight, their numbers blocked the sun. This, our guide informed us, was the great city of Barinder, wonder of the ancient world, famed for its foundations, which were said to grant eternal youth. Legend has it that during the celebration of the winter solstice, Carnatius, High King of Barinder, turned away an envoy from the High Priest of Dumont. The priest called upon his god to punish Carnatius for the offense, and the dragon god of silence answered him. Months passed. The kingdom of Barinder fell silent. In distant Minrathous, the priests of Ezekiel dreamed of dark omens. Their oracles declared that a dire fate had befallen King Carnatius. Finally, the fearful High King of Minrathous sent a company of soldiers to Barinder. The men reported that the road which led across the northern plains ended abruptly. They walked for leagues over barren, empty rock where the kingdom of Barinder had once been, all of it swept from the face of the world by the hand of a god. Not a single stone of Barinder remains, and nothing of the once powerful city has ever been found. A secret now that can never be told. Thank you, Brother Jenna TV! He likes to look into myths and stuff. Vargest scales. A witch's ice staff. Nice. A mace, a boundless palm wool, and a cleansing rune. Inflicts bonus damage against red Templars and Darkspawn. What the heck's a red Templar? Well, I guess we will find out what the heck that is at some point. Blackwall, do you want a mace? Nope, we want the sweet fingers. I can't believe that's what it's called. Okay, then. I don't know what a red Templar is, and I'm scared to find out. Oh, wait a minute. I put down my Veilfire thing and never picked it back up. Hold on. I gotta go back and get that, or I can't light the Veilfire.
No, you can light the Veilfires.
Oh, okay.
You don't need the torch.
Oh, alright. Oh, in that case. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Some loot! Sneak. Delicious. Well, I guess we have to walk this way anyway. Thankfully without the, terror demon around, these guys aren't terribly strong. Good? Gucci? There was a guy. There he is. God, I love that I can hit a guy just even from all the way over here. Teehee. Another baldy. It's refreshed. Come on! Is a Red Templar a Templar who's affected by red lyrium by chance? Oh! Actually, that makes perfect sense! Mikey.
Huh?
Is that the case? Is a Red Templar a Templar effect that's been eating red lyrium?
Where did you read about a Red Templar?
I was looking at a piece of equipment that I picked up and it said it did extra damage against Red Templars. And I said, what the hell is that? And Ferb said
You will see. I'm not going to
Okay.
answer.
Okay. Oh. I think Solus is low on mana because he just went, ugh. Let me over there. There we go. Oh, I'm pinging. Something is making hissy sounds. This way. Ooh, something over yonder. Alright, well, let's pick up all this stuff before I go over there. Alright. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, that woke up a lot of them!
Solus needs help!
Does he? He seems to be fine. Okay then. Oh. Is it... Oh no, here we go. A cabin key. Unlock the cabin door. Okay. I'm guessing that's this. Hello? Oh. There's just a wraith inside. Hello. A waterlogged diary! We shall see if I'm correct or not later, says Ferb. Doc also says, what if they are vampire Templars? Oh, maybe. I don't
That
know.
is true. We have not had vampires yet.
Take a big old
And,
sip of the blood.
Vampire definitely sounds like something that BioWare would do well.
That's true, I think they would. A waterlogged diary. A diary found in the FALLOW MIRE. One water-soaked entry dated 10 days ago is still legible. The damn roof leaks, and I've been eating boiled roots. I almost said rats. For a week. I'm squatting in a bog no one so much as spit in for 10 years. Still better than the alienage, thank Andraste. That's the last time I visit the city for a while. I'm worried about the gardeners. They weren't sick when I left, and now they're all down with a fever, and their little boy is at death's door. Nigel Marsh said we should lock them in their home, the sour codger. Maybe I can bring something to help. Is it death root that cures a fever, or elf fruit? It can't be death root, can it? I'll ask Urko which is right. Oh, this is related to that note we found that had it's not death root underlined like 10 times. It's called death root, my dude. God. Okay. Well, he died. That sucks. I did find a Templar shield, though. Can I not open my inventory for some reason? Okay, there we go. Ah, stronger than Templar shield. But what does the Templar shield look like? Ah! It has a red outline on it. Alright, let's get back on the road and head once more for this. Blah, 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 corpses. Oh, looks like that is the last thingy. There we go. Oh, there's another body out there. There's a lot of bodies, actually. Alright, well. Whoops, I fell. That is not a thing.
Goodbye!
Here we go. Alright then. Okay. Thank you, Blackwall. Bronto hide and deep stalker. Noise. The screamy boys are back, you guys. There's two. Where are they? Oh, they're there. Right there. You guys! Someone help! Ow. Get off. Actually, hold on a minute. Hey, Varric. Now might be a good time for bees. Let us use bees. Oh, there's the bees! Oh, I love them! On Earth is Merciless. There he is. Whoops. Ow. Do you mind? Oh my god. Eric, drink her last health potion. I don't want you to die, please. Wow, this one's particularly difficult. No! Run, please. One down.
Good work. We have
Woo!
a path free of corpses back to the shore.
Okay.
Sound strategy.
Hey, guys. We'll go back to camp in a second and get all our health back. Alright. Oh. Oh yeah, we need a Veilfire in order to read the rune. Alright, we'll read the rune, loot the area, and then go get potions back from camp. Ooh, Doc says that he's going to be eating French bread pizza tonight. Fantastic. These unreadable runes evoke, for a moment, a sudden and overpowering feeling of smug and vengeful triumph, as though a difficult problem has been solved. There's the image of a bottled elixir, then it fades. A cipher written in the last pages of apostate Widrus's journal corresponds to the Veilfire writing found in the FALLOW MIRE. The deciphered messages are notes that, when taken together, form instructions on how to concoct a particularly dangerous poison. Related to the Veil, huh? They were telling you how to kill yourself, you dipshit. The demons are just trying to
ruining my
me.
boots.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we've looted this area, so let's quick travel. Stop it. Back to the camp, where we can get all our potions back and then wrap up for the night. We've gotten almost entirely through this, through this area, which is nice. Let's see, do we have any?
Yeah, there are a few nooks and crannies that you haven't explored, but I'll guide you to those next time.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's this little bit over here. I figure we can always look through the map and stuff. But yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. So let's do a nice hard save. There we go. Alright, and with that, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I know that we spent a good chunk of it reading the codex entries, but now that we're all caught up on that, we won't have to sit for so long looking at each of them. And then we'll know lots more about all of the various critters and things we can find. Maybe we'll read about the plants next time. Who knows? Aw, thank you, Doc! Thank you for coming by. I don't think I've got any housekeeping, so I'll just do our normal stuff. I want to thank everybody for coming by once again. As always, all of my social links are below the video, both here on YouTube and on Twitch, including links to my Patreon, where you can support me for as little as $1 a month and get access to the Discord, free wallpapers, and a bunch of other fun goodies. Let's see, you can also support me here on Twitch, and if you support me on Twitch, you also get access to the Discord, as well as all of the same things you would get in the $5 tier of Patreon. If you support me on both Patreon and on Twitch, I will combine those two, and you will get the corresponding Patreon reward tier that you would get if that's what you were paying there. Because that only seems fair to me. But yes, once again, thank you guys all for stopping by. I hope you had fun. I hope I will see you on Wednesday, where we'll play more Dragon Age Inquisition and finish up this swamp and then figure out where to go next. We brought the girls to the Storm Coast, and we brought the boys to the swamp. So, we'll have to figure out what outing we shall go on next. But yes. Thank you all once again. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon.
And give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, A Ferb Among Us, Dizzarin, and Revolution 72. Thank you guys so much for your continued support.